Dames en heren, Geert loopt heel veel mee. Gaan we zo een experiment doen. Want ik heb een speciale gast uit Amerika over laten vliegen. Het is echt de leukste professor die ik ken. Hij doet het ene na de andere maffe experiment. Ook vanavond heeft hij weer van alles voorbereid. Dames en heren, hier is hij. Mad Scientist David Willey. Willey. Oh, sorry, Willey. David Willey. Don't worry about it. David, thanks for coming on the show once again.
Thank you for having me.
You are an absolute legend, especially over there in the States, because, I mean, there's a legendary talk show, The Tonight Show with Jay Leno. I mean, they featured you more than any other guest, probably, in the history.
I do believe, yes.
Yeah, you've done 60 experiments on that show.
Yep.
And you did something a couple of months ago on this show, and it was fantastic. I still get a lot of response from people on the street about it. I think it's fascinating. So tell me, so you work at a university, you're a real-time professor?
Real-time professor, teach at a university full-time, but also do this because I just want to encourage kids to be interested in science.
Yeah, because it's
all
not
about.
Boring science that you teach and that you do and that you sort of
I
show
hope
here.
It's not boring.
No. So you're going to show us a couple of things.
Yeah, we're going to show you some experiments with air, fire and water. We're going to start with fire.
Okay.
And I just want to show you what it takes to actually make something burn. What I've got here, obviously, is propane gas, and I'm going to get this burning.
Yeah.
But that's only to show you something else now.
Well, this I've seen before, David. But
this you've seen before.
Yeah.
Well, this is coffee creamer, right?
Coffee cream, yeah.
And you wouldn't think that this would burn. See, what it takes to make something burn is you've got to have three things. You've got to have fuel, you've got to have heat, and you've got to have oxygen.
Yeah.
Now, this is fuel, and that's heat. But right now, we're hardly mixing any oxygen, so it doesn't really burn.
No.
What we need to do is to mix oxygen with it.
Yeah.
Now, if you would, could you just hold that flame up in the air for me?
Ik ben hier niet goed in, heel eerlijk gezegd. But just point it up in the air.
And I'm going to blow this through it.
So
and you watch what happens when we mix air with this.
Whoa!
Yeah. Let's try a little more. Because if little is good, big is better. Let's see. Here we go again.
Whoa!
And we get a fireball out of it.
Coffee creamer.
Coffee creamer.
Okay.
Now,
so
let's put that down a minute and just turn it down. Because that obviously was very hot. Always flame is.
Yeah.
But what we're going to do now is I'm actually going to set your hand on fire.
Oh, that's fun. What a fun thing to do.
Fun. I love doing things like this.
Thanks for flying in from the States to do that. That's
Especially
great.
to do this.
You're going to set my hand on fire.
You are going to be perfectly safe. Because what I've got here is cool gel.
Yeah.
And this has a lot of water in it. And water takes an awful lot of heat to change its temperature.
Okay.
It's why Holland doesn't get anywhere near as hot in the summer or as cold in the winter as I do in Pennsylvania. I'm surrounded by land. You've got water, the North Sea and so on next to you.
Makes sense.
So I'm going to put this water on your hand.
Right.
And then I'm going to set a cotton ball on fire on your hand. So if you would just pull your sleeve up a little.
Oh, Gerard, jij hoopt echt dat ik sterf, hè, hier vanavond. Hè? Dat is echt... He hopes I'm dying tonight here on the show.
Ja, het hele Nederlandse volk van je verlost.
Ja, heel leuk. Ja, oké, zo.
We'll get a good layer of this on it.
Okay.
And this is mostly water. This is the stuff they spray on houses when forest fires are coming towards them to save them. Now, we've got a nice thick layer there.
Yeah.
This is lighter fluid.
Oh, no, don't do this to me.
Oh, why not?
Oh, anything you have to tell me or teach me about this?
No,
you have
this
to know
one
something?
you just stand still.
You're going to light that on fire and then put it in my hand?
I'm going to light it on fire in your hand.
Gerard, je krijgt misschien je wens vanavond, klootzak.
Nou, ik niet alleen, hoor.
Flat out. Put that on top and drop it on the tray when it really gets warm. But I don't think it'll get warm for quite some time. You see? And that's, excellent. Oh, there we go.
That was fun.
Excellent.
I looked like I was in pain, but I wasn't. I didn't feel anything.
You don't feel it.
It was just a strange thing.
There we go. And maybe you just get the rest off there.
That was cool.
Okay.
So what are we going to do now?
We've got another demo here. We can show air pressure. I'm going to put a little bit of water in one of these cans.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do then is heat it up. The water's going to boil.
Yeah.
It's going to fill the can full of steam.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to turn it upside down, put it into this cold water here. I'm going to pop a pair of gloves on to do this.
Okay.
And the steam will condense, leaving a partial vacuum inside. And that 100,000 Newton per square meter, I'm hoping will collapse the can.
Collapse the can.
So,
All
this
right,
is
so
one
let's
you
go for
can
that.
try at home, but you've got
Yeah.
to be real careful. So let's see.
Okay,
First
don't
we've got
try
to get
this
the
at home.
water. Yeah, I'd advise probably not trying it at home. So let's see. We need this on. Get this nice and hot. And we just got to
So
make
this-
sure that lots of steam is coming out of there.
Okay.
Yeah, the paint is burning off. Usually
This
does
is
that.
horrible to breathe in. This is like gonna kill you.
No, it won't kill you.
Won't kill me.
Yet. So, once we
Here
get a
we go.
nice lot of steam coming,
And then you're gonna mix it with.
I'm not going to mix it. I'm
Oh.
just going to cool that steam down
So it's steam
and make the can collapse, maybe. And there.
in water.
See what happened. See how the can got all bent?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, as I said before,
Yeah.
if little is good, big is better.
Yeah, we want to do big. We want to
So-
see bigger, huh? Bigger, bigger,
Bigger?
groter.
Bigger.
We want to see bigger.
So, rather than using a soda can,
Yeah.
what I'm intending is that we use that 55-gallon drum.
Now we're talking. We're
Yeah.
going to get to the good shit
So,
now.
Here we go.
Okay. You want me to help?
Yep, if you would.
Okay. This could
You
kill
put a
me.
pair of
Dit kan
gloves
het
on.
einde betekenen.
Dus in zit er niet, Ton, als je erin past.
Ja! Een ton, man. Dat krijg ik voor één zo'n uitzending hier met jou.
Ja, ik kom er niet meer van vooruit.
Of dat gedoe.
You see the rope on the far side?
Yeah, I see the rope
That's
on the far
one
side.
handle.
Okay.
The other we're going to put underneath.
Yeah.
We're going to lift this up,
Yeah.
tip it over,
Okay.
and then we're going to put it into that paddling pool upside down.
Holy shit.
Okay,
And
just the same as I put that in. And
Is it going to explode like
it'll
that?
implode just the same as that did.
Implode, that's the
okay?
thing, huh?
So, you ready?
Yeah.
On the count of 3.
Oh, I hate doing this because, you know, I'm not... I never help friends move and stuff like that. So now you want me to do this?
Yep.
Ja, ik ben geen goede verhuizer ook en zo. Kel, kan jij dat
we
niet
can do
doen?
this.
Nee, hè?
Oh, don't be
Okay, don't
we're fine.
Okay, so we're just so lift it and just
Lift
immediately
it up, and
like
invert
that.
it and drop it in there.
Okay.
And once you get it in there,
Yeah.
take your hands away.
Right.
Because when it collapses, you don't want it to collapse on your hands.
Fuck no. No.
That's right. That's right.
Okay, so let's do it.
Okay.
Okay, so how are you handling it?
One here.
One here. Where? Yeah, one here.
Just,
yeah.
and you've got that, and
Yeah,
one
yeah, yeah.
underneath.
Yeah.
Up and over.
Open up and over. Okay, so here we go. One, two,
two,
three. That was the big thing. Love that. Fantastisch. Mad scientist, dames en heren. Thank you. Fantastisch. Love that.